Hello guys, so let's continue knee-deep gameplay. As a premise, I'm sorry, I'm a little sleepy today, so if you hear me going, it's completely normal. Don't you worry, really. It's all normal. Don't you worry. So we left off to where we choose the rally route, or this guy here. Given that the previous time I forgot to save it, I had to redo it, and I discovered that I could also choose the unknown route. That I think it was Kale or Caleb, I don't remember. Cal. I think it's him, but I don't know. But maybe we'll do all the routes, all the different routes, or maybe I don't know how it works. So let's continue with the Riley route, and then maybe after we hand this demo, maybe we can try the other different routes, or maybe it's in the complete game on Kickstarter. So I'm not sure, but let's continue. And as I said, we chose the Riley's route, and for some reason, the little app that told us that the other yanderes gave up on us, while Riley was the little bit saint who had no more yandere tendencies. Um, Told us that, and then I think the app closed itself off. And then we continued the project with Riley, even though we are still a little suspicious of him, because of course, yesterday the hub told us that each of them, Riley, Milo, Cal, and no, unknown Cal, he calls it unknown, so I don't know if it's truly an unknown character, simply a yet to know, or it's Cal, but I think it's Cal, and Anthony, and Riley. But after we chose the rally route, the others kind of went away, so we're still suspicious about this app and also about Riley's intentions. So, and we are now in this group project with him. We recently met Carl. He looked very cute, and I need to do his route. My God, he looks so kind. It's exactly my type. And let me put the audio on. Sorry. Sorry, as I was saying, as we continue this group project with him, he's invited us to the cafeteria. So let's start. The sun is starting to set, painting the cafe windows in shades of orange and pink. Believing that I'm fatigued, he's quieter. I notice how he's holding back, how he's doing his best to not bother me. I'm not used to his silence. He's timid, sure, but he's been more talkative whenever he's with me. Sorry, I had to check something. Wait a minute. Alright, I'm sorry, I had to check something on OBS. So let's continue. Steven should has been more talkative whenever he's with me. Alright. I don't think I ever get used to his silence. Somehow, a part of me hopes that he starts talking again. That's suspicious. The doorbell chimes a soft, bright tune. The cafe is warm, humming with the murmur of students and the hiss of the espresso machine. The air smells of cinnamon and... sorry, I have the mic in front of my mouth. Of cinnamon and coffee beans, the window slightly fogged up. Like it always has. I slide into a booth with Riley next to me, closer than it needs to be. He's already pulling out his sketchbook, flipping to a fresh page, his leg bouncing under the table. My eyes drift to the counter. Miley is there, wiping down the machine. He glances up when we enter, then looks away. Milo! I don't know, I kinda hate him, but he's funny. It's just that he's overly protective, but also overly exaggerated in his ways. But we love him, I mean, he's one that You just see, yeah, you're right there. At least Riley hides himself behind this shy nature. Anthony's not very good at hiding it because he's too mysterious. He really is creepy. So I'm like, girl. I don't know if it's my Google Chrome. Sorry, I heard a noise in my house or anything. But when I started the Riley's route, he doesn't have voice lines anymore. So I don't know if it's a choice because they're going to fund with the Kickstarters and put more voice lines, or if it's my computer that just decided to change things up or not. But anyway, I'm going to read these lines. He hesitates, worried about my exhaustion, worried that he'll go too far with his chatting. No, little baby. He's worried about me. Oh, little assassin. I listen to any ideas you have, so don't hold back. He gives me a slight nod, reassured. I was thinking you could use something that fits you, not really what you're comfortable with, but what you're drawn to. Aww, I honestly never really thought about it that much. You must have something you love, something that makes you feel, I don't know, whole. What makes you feel whole? Riley. His eyes fired up with patience. He gazes into mine. Nothing's coming to mind. Oh, no worries, we'll figure it out together. Milo! How's the project coming along? I love how Milo just, hey, boy, you should work, you should do your job. People pay you to give you money to work. Why are you being all jealous about it? Shut up. I love you, Milo, I love you, Milo. It's just that it's so funny how just barges in uninvited. I would always laugh with him, even though, I mean, for the people that missed the other lives, we have a suspicion that Milo is putting very weird Twitter about killing people, so we're a little bit scared of him, but for some reason we're not either calling the police or even confronting him about it, so I don't know. But let's continue. I mean, I remember they said something about killing cats or hurting animals because he liked hurting animals. I was like, no. How's the project coming along? Milo's standing over us, arms crossed, and he sees a smile on his face. His eyes are fixed on Riley. I wonder who's jealous here. I really wonder. Oh, hi, wow, hi, Milo. I love us. Riley's trying to make like all sunny, shiny, or like, but also like the side high here. We're like, Milo. Ali, I love you. He was relaxed a moment ago, comfortable. Now he looks anxious. Little baby. I know you're the worst. I know that. I just know that he has like a full pack of collection of knives, or different knives or guns. I don't know. I know that he's the worst because, like, Anthony, alright, because we saw the cutscene with the gun at hand. Alright, he looks a little bit like a mafia boss or anything. But problem is that with the Yanderes, it's very different how they are, but for experience, as I understood, the exterior is different from the inside. So seeing him being like a little innocent, shiny, shy, timid, demure, anything, like, you're gonna be the worst. Either you're gonna be a pervert or you're gonna have like a lot of, you're like animal actor. Like if he hurts animals, you're gonna eat humans. I don't know. And maybe Anthony's just yeah, he has a gun, but he's most normal one between all three of them, of course. It's going well, we're just planning out our pieces, you know. Hi. Milo sits across from us, sitting in both. Are you gonna go to work, guy? Milo, they pay you. At least you have a job. I wish I had a job. Please, take it seriously. Sounds interesting. You're not a student, right? Milo. No. Riley gives me a nod, his shoulders dancing farther. It's odd, but Riley looks a bit starstruck. Yeah, also, one thing that I was really surprised, but also, I don't know, it kind of seemed like those times where you understand that your grandmas know each other, because like, Riley knows Milo, Milo knows Cal knows Anthony, and Cal knows every fucking one. It's like, and everybody knew of me. Like Cal, who never heard me, who just heard me over the phone, knew about me and Anthony, and they recognized me at school. Like, are you stalking me? I mean, yeah, because it's a Yandere, but at least House Games puts it, only Riley, Mario, and Anthony are the potential Yanderes, even though there's an unknown person. So I know it's probably gonna be more Cal. I'm gonna call it Cal. I don't remember if I'm confused with Caleb. I don't know. I just started playing the new banner of Love and Deep Space, so I'm a bit confused now, and even a lot sleepy because I couldn't sleep because apparently we're gonna talk about it in the next live. But one of my characters in my story likes to pop up in my dreams and fucking ruin my sleep schedule. My God. So we're gonna see it in the next live. There's like a whole big story time in there, so don't you worry. I've seen your work around the student gallery. Good talent. Oh, thanks. He scratches his fingernails. I don't know what to say. I also do that. Guess we both anxious. How about checking out the lecture series next week? They've got guest speakers. A whole thing on contemporary portraiture. That. He leans back, his arms along the back of the booth. He's going all for it. That'd be good to meet some new people. Miley's like, you could get a new girlfriend beside my girlfriend. At least he's going the other way, not going like with a knife in hand for the moment. I mean, he still is the one who wants to hurt animals, so I don't trust him. Riley's eyebrows for... why would I be interested in anyone else? Why, Riley! His wording throws me off. The wisdom dropped all aside, as if Milo had insulted him. He insulted him by insinuating he should spend time with another person. I love how in this type of games, not as in this game, but how always the MC is always a little bit obvious. Like now, the MC is really like suspicion of Milo because he hurt animals, he put insult tweets or anything. Riley has drawings of us without telling us. Anthony has had blood all over himself, and then she's like, yeah, I wonder who's talking about. He's not in love with me, of course. No, of course not. It's like having his our name written on blood on his arm. I don't know, really. The ammunition that was there just a few seconds ago vanishes. I don't recognize what takes its place. What's with that look? Suit yourself. Milo, you're not good. Your brain's failing. He stands up, brushing off his apron, and his eyes meet mine for a second. Let me know if you need anything. Go away, Milo. Take a rest. Take it easy. Don't go to the kitchen. I don't know if the cafeteria has knives in it. Don't go there. Okay, it's fine. No. Go to sleep. I don't know anything. My mom used to say, get some sugar, take some sugar sweets, I don't know. Before I can respond, he's gone, back behind the counter, leaving Riley and I alone. That was kind of weird. I always didn't smile again. You know Milo? Everybody knows themselves, apparently. Only I'm the only stupid person that doesn't know anything. I had no idea that they knew each other, but if what just happened is any indication, they definitely met at least once before. Once before that I was never aware of. Now that I think about it, I don't really know much of anything about Miles' personal life. He's always so focused on me. I mean, girly, I love you, MC player, but I mean, technically he's your childhood friend. At least you should know something about him. I understand Anthony because he's like, how are you? And he replies, yes. Good answer, no? And I understand that Milo now is very being focused on us. But I mean, do you never talk normally with you? Do you never chat? I don't know. But alright, it's okay. I'm just curious about it. Two of the people on the list, two of them who happen to recognize each other. The list is one that there's on the hub that told us that all four of them had the younger tendencies to murder people for love, because they love us. And so we don't know what the app in there. I think maybe it's Anthony, but I'm not sure. I mean, it could be still the unknown person or Cal. This doesn't feel like a mere coincidence. A bouncy starts under my skin, an uncomfortable feeling that only builds as my mind begins to spiral. It's only broken by Riley's reply. I almost forgot I'd asked him that question. Not really, sorta. We know of each other. Uh-huh. He's always checking on you, is he? Always making sure you're okay. I mean, technically it's a good thing, but coming from Miles it's a little bit disheartening. His tone is empty at the moment, it's usually there. I mean, yeah, I know. I started to understand what kind of yandere you are. I know you're kind of warm outside but cold inside. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm starting to get the pieces together, because you look like the kind of guy that you like that there was that Automata game where I can't remember the name, but they also made an anime in it. They weren't all yandere, they were just normal guys, but one of them, if you took one route, you discovered it was a yandere. They basically put us in a cage and gave us like stuffed animals and food. This is Riley. It's fun that because in the game it was also the blonde guy, so wow. But it was like the childhood friend trope. I think it's different, but same. Yeah, he is, but I see me hovering around you a lot. Can you not make it explicit that you always watch him with that I'm stupid and I won't ask you about that? But can you not make it even more suspicious for yourself? I know you're gonna use the excuse like, hey, it's cool, I just saw you around, alright. But it's even more we're not even in high school where you can say like it's a skull crush, it's anything, I don't know. We're in college. we're in our 20s. I mean, after class at the cafe, it's hard not to notice. His words makes me nervous. In spite of everything, I feel a need to defend Milo, on the off chance that at least just an elaborate prank. I love us going to the route that it's just a prank. Like when got where there was the list, I loved how them see like, yeah, maybe that's just a prank, that's Milo, or like, maybe it's my mom. Why your mom should put an app on your phone about people murdering for you? Why? And also, like, if we are more or less in our 20s, mostly our mom would be like a boomer, at least not someone who knows how to hack phones. I mean, unless the game wants to play that part where it tricks you, and our mom is like the best hacker in the world. But I mean, why our mom should do that? Mine is just some goof I grew up with, and nothing else. You'll never be a danger to others. To animals, yeah, to animals. I cling to that thought and let it carry me back to my conversation with Riley. He's known me for a long time. We grew up together. I'm glad you have people care about you. Also, he says, but his voice sounds distant. Not like he's offering compassion, but more like he's reading from a textbook. Yeah, I know you, Riley, I know you. Me too. Hey, and now you have me, haha! No need to rely on my all the time. Now I'm gonna think that every time he says hey, he's gonna be haha! Like Mickey Mouse. He smiles, but it doesn't reach his eyes. His hand finds mine, fingers stretching around my wrist. I'm getting scared. I can take care of you better than he can. I can be a better matter. I can treat you better than he can. My mouth is dry. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what it means. Coming from him, this name on that list and sketchbook full of secrets. Riley, he pulls away out of the booth before I can finish. Oh, where are you going? It's cold out. I need something warm. I get you a drink. Are you gonna pay for me? He heads towards the counter, and I left sitting here, heart pounding, watching him talk to the barista. He glances back at me once, twice, 3 times, checking to make sure that I'm still there. My god, Riley! Mamma mia! When he comes back, he's carrying 2 cups. He hands one to me, and he sips through the cardboard hitting my palms. The cafe door swings shut behind us, the cold air hitting my face. I pull my jacket a little tighter. The campus is empty at this hour. The building is dark. Our footsteps echo on the pavement, the only sound in silence. The drink is sweet, the way I like it. He bought it for me without asking what I wanted, just like Milo does. Thank you, asking me for a consent. Oh, okay, alright. I sip it as we talk. We walk. The warmth spreading through my chest. I don't think about what that means. I like this, being with you, working on something together. Uh-huh. I mean it. It's hard for me to talk to people, but with you it's like I can just be me. Are you gonna pull out a knife now? Are you gonna pull out? I don't know, like it's gonna go like, aha! I made that tattoo of your face on my chest. I don't know. I started getting furious on him, and I started to get really scared. So I glanced at him. His face left by the soft glow of the street lights. You're pretty fun to be around, Riley. Really? I like how passionate you are about your interests. You don't find it annoying? I know I tend to ramble on a lot. It's cute. I love it. I'm still chill about this. Like, I mean, there's the list of potential murderers, but that's alright. He ducks his head, but I catch a smile spreading across his face. His hands comes up to hide him. It's no use. Oh, little baby. If you could create anything, what would you make? Create? Art. We're too busy with assignment and practice and all that. What if we had the time for our own work? Huh? I take another sip of the drink, savoring the taste of sugar on my tongue. Something about how it feels to be alone in the crowd. Do you feel lonely? Riley? Not particularly. It's just as if I'm drowning. But no one has realized it yet. It's me, or I understand. I mean, we got a little scared in these past few days. I used to feel the same too. I tucked a strand of hair behind his ear. Before I found something to focus on, you. I had to do that, sorry. Before I found something to focus on. Your heart? Heart helps, yeah, but it's not the same as having someone who sees you for who you are. We walk together in silence. Okay. I've noticed you seem really anxious lately. Would you like to know, water boy? I pause. Nora, is there something on your mind? Why am I talking like this? Alright. I should tell me about the list, about heart, eco, about everything. The words are right there on tip of my tongue. Articles the app where there's the list of others. But I can't. You can tell me, I'll keep it a secret. I mean, how do I tell you that weird unknown app told me that you're a murderer, that my childhood friend is a murderer, that my roommate is a murderer, and that they all would like to kill potential people for the love they have for me. So, I mean, my god. But thank you, Riley. He's standing there like waiting for something, for me to say the right words, for me to give him what he's been waiting for. No, little baby, don't speak it, I'm going to confess to him. I'm just going to like, are you a murderer? Do you like to kill people? Do you feel weird, negative feelings? Do you like, I don't know, knives, guns? Just asking for a friend, eh? Don't trust me, do you? It's not about trust. Then what is it? I look away. Nothing. Forget I said anything. For a moment he's quiet. His fingers curl at his sides. I'm sorry. I glance over. He's not looking at me anymore. Hands showed into his pockets. I get excited and then I push too hard. I do that. I just I want to argue. I mean, don't if you're a murderer. If you're not, I know he looks like I'm a SpongeBob now. He looks down at his shoes. He kicks at a loose pebble, watching it skip ahead of us. I'm not good at talking, but I'm trying for you. I really just want to understand you better. You don't have to tell me anything you're not ready for. But can I still walk you home? His fingers peek out of his sleeves, fidgeting with the ham. I like being around you, little baby. If you want to walk alone, I get it. Oh, stop explaining. He starts to step back, giving me room. You can walk with me. Haha, I sure, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Oh, I said if you're gonna come with me, come with me. Nah, oh, you want? He offers me a smile. The same smile he gives when I compliment his work. It's hopeful. I'm happy to hear that. Haha! Sorry, I thought that. He follows me to my apartment door, making sure that I return home safely. Good night. He gives me the sweetest smile, the smallest waves, and leaves me a bit. He doesn't look back. Alright. I thought that he was expecting that I was gonna invite him over, so I kind of got awkward. The hallway is quiet. I fumble for my keys at the door. My hand's clumsy. I find it. I fit into the lock. I push open the door. I'm barely through when I stumble, reaching to grab for the wall, but my fingers are slipping. My head is pounding. Footsteps approach from behind me, echoing throughout the corridor. Turn around, but my body doesn't listen. Somebody dragged me, of course. My legs battle beneath me. I fall, but don't hit the ground. I know it! Put something on the drink. Ah. He's holding me, his arms around my waist, keeping me upright. Guys, I don't know why, but I also starting to feel my head pounding, my god. But I don't know if it's because I didn't sleep today, that's right, but my mommy, the timing in this. And also the fact that I'm wearing glasses and I have to get really closer to look at it, but at the same time far away so the mic doesn't hear my PC going. Alright. He's holding me, his arms around my waist, keeping me upright. His breath is warm against my hair, his face close to mine, so close, too close. It's funny how all that I'm like, oh, yeah, he has a good face, I'll just be screaming now. Like, I got you, I always have you. I wonder the other words how they go. I can't keep my eyes open, the world is spinning, tilting, falling away. I try to push him away, but my arms won't budge, and my legs won't hold me. My body isn't mine anymore. Let me save it. So, yeah. Alright, back. No, because I always forget to save, so... I try to push him away, but my arms won't budge, and my legs won't hold me. My body isn't mine anymore. Oh my god. He carries me to the bed, being as gentle as he can, gentle despite everything. You took your glasses off? The mattress dips when he sits beside me. His hand brushes the hair from my forehead, fingertips tracing down my cheek, my jaw, the curve of my neck. Oh, I wanted this for so long. All the shyness is gone, burned away by desire. Eileen, no, don't pull me at diabolic lovers, please. I love you, please. To just be with you, to have you all by myself. I started to feel like Joe Goldberg narrating this. I tried to call out for Anthony, for anyone. Where's Anthony? My tongue feels thick in my mouth, my lips numb. What comes out is barely a whimper. Alright, I couldn't scream because of the drug, at least. There's no need for that. I'm right here for you. Haha! Sorry. He gently strokes my head. It should be soothing. It should be comfort. It's what he wishes it to be. I'll take care of you, I'll take care of everything. You're mine, you'll always be mine. From the first moment we met, from when we bumped each other, I knew you're mine to love. You don't slam open, I hear it through the fog. Anthony! Oh, Dio santo. What the hell are you doing? Riley's hand freezes in my hair. I was just... get out, now. You don't understand, we're just... This is your only warning, Sinclair. Get out, or I will make you. I hear footsteps, a sharp nail, the rust of fabric. She's mine, you can't just... She's not yours, she never has been. But Riley, couldn't you have at least waited? I don't know, for my confession, for a kiss? Why going all in now? Everything's muffled, distant. A crash, a thud. A grunt of pain, another crash, glass shattering. Everything goes quiet. Alright, Riley died. Eleonora, can you hear me? Stay with me. Darkness, light bleeds in, but it's pulling me under. Ah! Thank you for playing the demo. If you haven't already, please consider supporting us on Kickstarter, which lists in the game on Steam. Guys, you'll be sent back to make menu in free. True. Man, yeah, baby. Alright, I want to see if I can see the other routes. Load, here's. Alright. Alright. So let's see if it's going to give us the routes. Given that I saved the 3 times because I'm an idiot. We're going to do the 3 different routes if it's letting us. And also the 4th one. Don't mind it if you see it a little bit slowly. I don't know if it's the game or if it's just my PC. Now this is I'm gonna speed it up a little because this is not where the routes, the choices, different choices here is not here. But I had to finish this puzzle before I could skip the routes, so bear with me. So as I finish, I say what I think of the game, at least the RILEEY routes. I really liked RILEEY. I was a little bit surprised it would really just go all in all of a sudden. I thought that of all the 3, it was the most, not the calculative one, but most quieter. The one would be just more, hiding the under tendency would be just more normal. I think I thought it would be really, I don't know, still demure that maybe we would try it only when he was sure about us. I don't know what I put it here, but I'm gonna skip to the road, so don't worry. And like I thought it was gonna be like Milo doing that, like I said, keeping you in a cage. But I'm sorry, right. Anthony, I had to skip you. I'm sorry. Ice Cold. And no, sorry. I'll skip all that because we already seen it in the other live. I'm just going to the route. But Anthony, I still don't know what kind of Yane would it be. But I think it's gonna be the most normal one.
Tell me
but in the list of the article, Anthony was the least one to kill someone. So
hey, don't worry.
Because it was Anthony, RILEEY, MILO. No, Anthony, Unknown, RILEEY, and MILO. MILO was the first one to be more tending to killing someone for me. So we're gonna see it. Alright. We're gonna go with MILO only because I'm curious. It's very funny to me. Yeah, I did it. I chose MILO. How can I not? After all, I know MILO the most out of any of them. MILO is my oldest friend. It's someone I know I can always rely on, and most of all, someone who will always protect me, no matter what. I frown because when I want to have confidence in my friend, something just doesn't feel right. Whether it be the seeming omniscient knowledge article possesses, or knowing people I'm close to may want to kill others in my name, it just doesn't feel good. I mean, girly. I shut off my phone. It only causes more nauseating thoughts to run through my mind the longer I stare. I try to fall asleep, hoping that it is all a dream. MILO, how could you? Tears streamed down my face, my cheeks as I clutched my headset. Oh, did you broke it? It was my favorite car, and I'd saved all of my allowance money to buy them. They were my prized possession. That was until MILO threw them into a pile of mud. MILO, you a-hole. It was an accident. I don't believe, unless this is a flashback where like kids, alright, I can forgive you, but if we're still in our 20s, you're an asshole. I mean, accident by ass, you did that on purpose. Was I being rational? Probably not. I mean, I'm saving money for a new PC, a new computer, so I would be really angry for someone just ruined it for me, so I can feel it. I couldn't stop my tears, and I couldn't bear to look at MILO after what seemed like the betrayal of a lifetime. We're not friends anymore. I love that as a kid would like I don't know if you have any of that, but in my preschool, we like had a few set of friends. Like there was the friend, best friends, super friends, and the biggest one was like the friend of our hearts. So we would go around like, you know, the friend of my heart. And when there was something that we didn't like, we like, you're not a friend of my heart anymore. It was really funny because we were like 3 years old, but it was really funny because I like to imagine like the heart like broken, like the anime was, I think was called the Chocolate Kiss or Chocolate Kiss Kiss or something, where they heal the broken hearts with the magic or something. I kind of remind me of that. So I managed to stutter the reply, which seemed to make Milo freeze in place. Before I could even think of anything else to say, he grabbed my wrist hard. The look in his eyes was serious, like he was observing me rather than actually showing concern. It was apathetic, unfeeling, and not like Milo at all. That hurts! Let's go quickly. I felt like I might have been hallucinating the look in his eyes. Forgive me, I'll buy a new headset later, okay? I can't say swear words now, but you know what I said. There was that boyish smile again, the friendly smile I always known. I wanted to forget the look in his eyes, and so I did. That's the audio, alright. But was that the right choice? Beep beep. I grunted my blaring alarm, searching through my sheets to find my phone. I hate 8 a.m. classes. Once I found it, I pressed stop to finally relieve my ears of the annoying sound. There's a list of notification from last night. Do our professor communicate with each other to assign homework at the same time or something? I opened my phone only to be met with the Art Eco app. Any sense of sleepiness I felt before washed away, and then reminded the fact that it was just a dream I had. Wait a minute, I'm going to continue just check something. Back. Welcome, thanks for your participation. Below is a list of those who would commit murder. Yeah, so I said it was Milo, Riley, unknown, which I think it's called, and Anthony. Milo Granny, why would Snape be at stop? Would they really kill for me? Of course. If it's the most unstable, what would be willing to do? There's a pit in my stomach that starts to grow with the knees. Knock, knock, knock. Are you alright? Anthony stands in my doorway, standing way too casually for someone who would also kill for me. I can only stare bewildered at the man, all the while he cocks his head in confusion. Hello? Right, yes, I'm alright. I fidget on the bedsheet, hoping this interaction ends sooner rather than later. Anthony frowns. If there's something going on, let me know. Yeah, I'm getting more suspicious. You're the hearty quacker. Just some issues with my homework, stupid anatomy. I hope it's good enough for life to cover up my anxiety, so I have been struggling in that class recently. Anthony's eyes light up at the subject and mention, like, I can help you, alright? Really? Oh. Wait, did I say that? Was I desperate for a good grade that buddy up with a potential psycho? I mean, it's funny how I said that. I have a special interest in anatomy. Gives you a thumbs up, a contrast to his usually straight face expression. Actually, I think I just need to study this afternoon. Let me know if you need any help. My roommate gives one more knock to the door frame before leaving, before closing my room off once again. The interaction reminds me of when I first moved in with him with casual kindness despite his pathetic demeanor. I think of Artika again. Why am I letting him get to me like this? After my morning class, I came to a conclusion. I couldn't go through this day without caffeine, so let's go where Milo works so I can get even more traumas. After the whole Artika thing, the dream I had last night, and my weird conversation with Anthony, I desperately needed coffee. Well, I wouldn't prefer it. Milo's cafe is the closest to campus and also generally the cheapest option. Hey, sleep any better today, or are you gonna nap on our floor again? No, thank you, no one pass out again. The image of Milo happily greeting me with that hint of malice in his eyes makes me shiver. Yes, I love that. Could I sound any more fake? I'm sure Mario can see my sweat, but I obvious to anyone in the room. Milo only smiles, like he always does. Alright, I'm glad you got at least some rest. Yeah, I'm okay, I'll probably rest after class. Good, I don't think I could mop the floor with you on it. Rolling my eyes at this dumb joke, smile wide as the finally being able to get a reaction out of me. Like you clean up anyways, I know how you live. I can imagine. You want me, my dear, my dear. I know I should be so friendly, especially with the constant lingering in my head. It's just so easy to talk to Milo, to trust him. Did you want anything? I'll give you a size as up for free. Gimme. What's the most expensive thing you have? Yeah, grande. Yes. His laugh at the response is comforting. I can feel my walls breaking and familiar banter between us. Wait a minute. Alright, sorry I had to do this. But then I see his eyes watching me, observing. Maybe I'm hallucinating it, maybe I'm just going crazy, but it creeps me out enough to rebuild my suspicion. On second thought, maybe I should save my money. Milo shrugs off the comment, giving me a smirk. I'll make your favorite then. Milo leaves to make my drink. Working smoothly along the counter, nothing looks out of the ordinary, but everything feels wrong. Did you end up studying for psychology yet? Studying? What's there to study? It's only the second week. Figured you haven't been checking the schedule? Huh? He laughs, moving through bags of coffee beans and machines. I'll send you my notes later, we do have an assigned due next class. Fuck my life. I reminded of a Leo-like story of my life. Well, I hope this makes up for it, my dear. I kinda like the concept, my dear. I don't know, it's good, it's cute. Nicknames deepens the pit in my stomach. He holds out my drink with a wink and a bag and asks for probably. He's gonna poison it again? I don't know. Given that Riley poisoned us, if it's drugged us. You have a good day, alright? Nothing replies, I'll swallow my anxiety with a shaky smile. I was hoping to be an academic weapon this semester, but now I can focus. Can I focus on organ and anatomy? Sorry again, I couldn't sleep today. When I'm faced with the heartache whenever I check my phone, the app mocks me every time I turn on my phone, and deleting it doesn't work. Delay button doesn't even show up. In the background, the professor drones on, and I don't even try to pay attention. It seemed I much mindlessly on the path to Malo gaming, sipping my drink in between lights. I know that this is another road, so I don't know. The NC doesn't know that Riley tried to drug us, but I'm getting more. I'm not trusting these guys anymore. I hate how he always knows how to make the perfect drink. Then into the room's call to scratch myself is strong. I pull out my phone, opening the forums to focus on other people's problems instead of my own. You're gonna find the Milo again. Wait a minute, because I'm a little far away from my PC, so I have to. Sorry, I'm a little weird today. Tiber. Does anyone know how to get rid of an annoying roommate? Unethical tips only. Okay, Tiber, I don't know who he is because Milo is called like brutal honesty, so maybe Tiber is Riley, maybe. Kill Brawl and Foul. Okay, Cal Cypher. This is Cal, of course. It's Cal. My God. Buzzing, no, Tyler, no, this is you. Talk to me for real instead of bitching on Sockmada. On Sockmada, I don't know. You sure you use our dishwasher as laundry machine? The mall. Are we due for a snowstorm, heatwave, anything to cancel classes? Grande Mandler. And do I change my username? Interested in the culinary arts? Join the cooking club today. Our meeting is during free period. Open to all. Free food? Good question. Free food? Nothing particularly catches my eyes, and I read all the new posts before I even realize. Class hasn't got any more interesting. The more I try to focus, the more my mind ends up wandering to the stupid app on my phone, the stupid Anthony, stupid Milo, and my phone dings before I can see longer in my own self-pity. Riley! I'm curious to know what Riley's gonna do, given that now I didn't choose him. Hey, Hannah, do you want to meet up during our free period? We should get to know each other before we start working on the project. Stupid Riley. That pulls me back to sanity. Am I just being irrational? If this is just some prank from a hacker that got into my phone that just end up ruining all my relationship for no reason. I should at least try to keep in contact with them in case it does turn out to be fake. I turned mine to an anatomy professor reminded of how Anthony offered to help in study. It's not like I'm learning anything sitting in class. My phone buzzes again, another text from Riley. I don't know, because Riley... You already seen much of Riley. I'm going to go with that just because I'm curious what he does different now that I chose Milo. Because later we're gonna see also Anthony wrote. I need to be just very least friendly with Riley if I want to get a good grade in class. I'll be in the park by the art building. We can meet in the park. He replies almost immediately. Yay! Riley's message is spread as emoji to cheer for me to respond in kind. Being on my phone thinking what could possibly happen later makes me nauseous. I put my screen down and feel to focus on my class. The professor's voice is an assault to my senses when coupled with my own attempt to ignore my thoughts. The two clash together, create an overwhelming ring in my head. Class ends, but I truly wish it didn't. I make my way to the park where Riley said it'd be. The weather is nice, a cool breeze in the air eases the heat of the sun. I find myself appreciating the beauty of nature. Hey! Sorry. I jump at the loud voice, only to see Riley running after me. Oh, hi! He grabs my hand in a handshake, too rough to match pace. So sleepy. How are you? Sorry for asking me to meet on such short notice. I was on campus today, I hadn't thought of you. Huh. My body's stiff automatic. Its energy is just too much for me to adjust to after the exhausting wake I've had. Thankfully, Riley must catch on to my awkwardness and tones down his energy. Sorry, I meant this as in a photo assignment. We'll be working on drawing with each other, and I thought it'd be important for us to get to know each other. I didn't repeat myself, no. My nervousness is obvious, but I forced myself to cool down. Regardless of what the Harper virus said, Riley is an important part of my grade this semester. Yeah, I don't really know how much about you other than you have sprinkles in your hair. Riley laughs at my observation. They're just air accessories, come on, I have my supply set up on the bench over here. He leads me toward the setup, 2 plain sketch papers, some clipboards, and a variety of different pencil and paste pastels. I figured it could catch together. How else are we supposed to grow close? Riley's words are intense, to say the least. Nah, really too much into it. Well, what are you thinking of sketching? I mainly draw people and figures, but I practice in object stills and environments. How about you? No, mainly I draw people. Not hands, of course, it's difficult to draw hands. I like drawing people the most. Despite my nervousness, talking about my art makes me calm. It's fascinating capturing somebody in a still image and can't get the same feeling by looking at a picture. I don't know. I kind of think differently, but alright, I'm too sleepy to elaborate, so sorry. Nicholas up from my rambling only to see Riley stare at me with fascination and a smile. That's what I think it had been possible for him to do so. I flinch in preparation for an insult. That's so cool. Really, I don't think it's that interesting. No, now I have to see your process. He looks around the park with wonder, like scanning for something to draw. 15 minutes, and we show each other, deal? His energy is overbearing, but I know the reply. Riley dives to his sketchbook. I do the same too. I pause for a brief moment, wondering what to draw. Random passerby, tree, pencil case. Random passerby. I decide to draw Moasi walking with his girlfriend. Before I know it, 15 minutes passes by like it's nothing. Ready to see? Yeah. He turns his clipboard around, showing me a simple drawing of a tree. He colored it using soft pastel, giving a sort of ethereal look to the picture. Wow, this is nice. This is very nice. Sorry, this is like Felix, this is not very nice. I admired the softness of his pencil lines, shy yet bold at the same time. Let me see yours now. I stayed for a second, showing my drawing, turning my paper around. What's this? His son is awkward, I can't tell if something's wrong, if he's just confused. Jealous? Just some guy passing by, I saw him walking with his girlfriend just now. Oh, this looks really good. Very nice. Ah, thanks. When he continues to look at her drawings, I can tell he wants to say something more. Before he can open his mouth, though, his phone rings. Hello, Dad? His posture changes almost immediately, tone shift to a more formal, polite one. Ah, I see. I'll be there. Thank you. Riley puts his phone down and within an instant is back to his usually eccentric self. I'll be heading out. It was nice to meet you, with you, Eleanor. Let's do this again. He packs his supplies, taking the true drawings with him. I wave goodbye as he walks off. With so much grumbles, I should probably head home myself. No, Milo's going to call us, of course. On my way home, I scroll through my phone. From a very short form video, notification catches my attention. A notification from Hiko. Milo Green, threat level increase. Riley secret threat level reduce. Milo Green, what? And then see Anthony, but surely this has to be a joke. As soon as I hang out with Riley once, I think I start to feel bad about the other thing that pops up to taunt me yet again. I don't know why to go like this, sorry. Miles' threat level remains the highest, although on the bright side, if there is one, the mystery person shows no sign of changing. I close Hiko, try to shift my mind away from the hub and tell myself it means nothing. Then there's just some virus that I have to deal with until I can afford to get my new phone or something. In my search for a distraction, a new forum catches my eye. A new post from the brutal honesty account at the top. That's Milo. Wait a minute. Bird watching today, so a pretty one flocking with the wrong kind. Might need to clip some wings soon, hypothetically of course. I mean, Riley scared me, but I'm also very, very scared of Milo, really. Reading it makes me feel uneasy, thinking what it could possibly mean makes me sick. I thought what feels like forever, I finally make it to my dorm. Anthony sits on our couch casually, legs folded as he reads a thick book. At the sound of my entrance, he looks up, eyebrows raising as a sign of acknowledgement. There's still soaking splotch of something probably I mentioned on the cuff of his pants that I know is going to get stains on our carpet. Why are you always with blood? I mean, I know you're killing people, but can you at least clean yourself before I come here, at least I don't get suspicious, or at least not to stain my carpet? You should change. Another reason is his brows. I pointed at the floor and he finally noticed the issues. You get stains on our carpet. I paid for that, you know? He lets out a small chuckle, ignoring the fact that if I didn't spend any money on the core, we'll be living in a concrete box. My annoyance at this point overcomes my worry and hypothetical danger, caring more about the second-hand rung than a maniac who possibly kills people. Fine, I'll change. He gets up and leaves the room, set his book out on the couch, face down. I lean over to get a closer look at the cover. Why the hell is he reading an anatomy textbook for pleasure? Then it hits me. It's my anatomy textbook. If I to help me study her, I didn't realize it was a one-time offer. Let's not realize my own exertion until now, that is. I met with the couch I've already gotten to use since the start of this semester. I allow myself the privilege of sitting down. Anthony's re-entrance so sudden that I must jump out of my skin. We don't know, which is normal for us. But because of my newfound paranoia, it feels different. Even if it's true, it says threat level decreased. Does that mean it's okay? What is more like is the lesser three evils? You're staring. It just started, long day, you know. He only lets out a small humming reply. My phone buzzes as I check it only to see a text from Milo. So you're spending time with Leia? Can you stop being obvious that you're stalking me? Cioè, even if we were best of friends, of course I'm going to get suspicious if every time you're posting things on social media talking about me, and then you're like, hey, I saw you going with Riley. I wonder what the stalker is, of course. You're getting close. I always try to smile, but also like with gritting teeth. We don't twing hang out tomorrow, it's been a while. Milo's closet spreads the invitation makes me shut off my phone immediately, knowing I just left him already. Did you have a good day? I think you said it, a long day. Your text with the apps at least. Yeah, light reading. Come here, maybe you can learn something too. I don't unusually expect invitation from a company makes me hesitate. Just this morning I was worried he was capable of a mother, but after the occupation I fear that I should be focusing my attention on... My trail of thoughts fears me, just as Milo does, but it could cause the levels to change. Either way, I can't help but worry about it. I push myself next to Anthony, thinking that maybe some required reading would distract me from, well, everything. I don't know how you don't like this stuff. I tell myself to pay attention to the gene diagrams and muscular system, loud bodies of text, and selfie monitor compared to Anthony's voice. It's not long before I'm jerked off. I don't even realize it and rest my head on Anthony's shoulder. Nap time. I don't have any dreams worth remembering, only vague feelings and flash of memory. Flashes of being lifted up and carried through an unimaginable distance, of the smell of gasoline and pollen, of a pair of lips softly kissing my head. It's sunlight that serves as my alarm, the beams aiming straight into my eyes. It's impossible to stay awake, and I realize that I'm in my bed. I don't remember falling asleep here. Last time I was on the couch already with... Fuck. I shouldn't have said that close to Anthony, yet I was left right next to the guy. My panic caused me to not notice a note left on my desk folded with my name on the front. Eleanor, you fell asleep on the couch. I moved you onto your bed. You should probably brush your teeth. The note I just took kind for somebody I consider a possible threat. I folded it back and placed it on my desk, unsure what to make of it. My phone buzzes, but when I go to check of it, I met with the Miles message from last night. A new one appears, sent a few hours after the previous one. I'm free today, are you? A notification pissed off, not Milo from this time. Riley's contact calling my attention to move my focus. I hit accept before I can process anything else. Riley's voice blows through my phone. Oh, hi, I didn't think you would answer. I think about how I'm not going through the motion, didn't necessarily mean to call Hide, but it's so late now. Did you wanna hang out today? I had a great time yesterday. Oh, there it is again, that hesitation. Sensation telling me to relax around Anthony, but goes Milo. It causes me to wonder what's real and what's a figment of my own anxious analyzing. Our classroom should be empty, we might as well start working on our project while the course loads are still tight. He's right, but for some reason I feel like there are ulterior motives to his kindness. Right. I'd like to get to know you more, appreciate your company, you seem nice. And the smile in his voice, and a frown at his honesty. The heart he wears in slaves, starting in comparison layers, start to notice Mario's smile. No, he's always, he's still weird too, don't you worry. I'm going to save it now. I'm going to check something, and then I'm going to continue playing, and then I think after a while I'm going to end the live for now. But we'll continue the game in other lives, don't you worry. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue for another while before I end the live. And the smile in his voice, enough for its honesty, the hearty we are that. Yeah, I'll meet you there. Why am I ghosting Milo? I know why, but I don't know if it's a good choice. He hangs up, and I wonder why I'm in a grade to go to like torture myself, and I just running this point. In any case, I gathered my things, preparing to leave, and brush my teeth per Anthony's reminder. Milo's offered to encountering us in the back of my mind. The entire journeys to campus. Ah, didn't read. Alright. Over here! I get inside to my project party in the back of the classroom. It's waving me down excitedly, patting the seat next to him with a smile. You ready? I'm too tired to fully immerse myself in the conversation. Truthfully, I came here just to get out of the house rather than any actual desire to spend my time with Riley. Part of me feels bad that couldn't ignoring only answer his question about whether Hans has small arms. Eat a baby, no poor Riley. And to focus on trying to describe my fan from my own thoughts and the birds flying outside my window. My phone bothers with notification and sounds fear being heartache or am asking what's wrong and why are you on me? I assume their own conversation flickering out of my hearing. I feel a pair of eyes on me, so maybe it's part of my imagination too. Before I can ponder around anymore, Riley suddenly gets up. I completely forgot about something for English. He grunts at me from my music. Is it late? It was due yesterday. I could tell smile from Riley's behavior, finding a brief relief from my inner monologue. Sorry to cut the channel, I'll walk you out. Alright. Ah, hey there. Oh, Milo again. I'm sorry to steal another away from you. Why don't you go finish the assignment? I'm sorry. Oh, thanks. I'll see you both soon. Alright, I'm going to end the live here because I'm really getting sleepy. But I'll continue the next live. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish Malia's route and the Anthony one, and if I'm correct, even the unknown round, and the unknown route, which I think it's called, or see the other possible options. And also, if you'd like to be my other live, probably on Sunday, where I'm going to talk about my TV series project. It's a concept trying to get funded by investor or possible producer. It's really a really interesting one. So if you'd like to meet me if you're interested on Sunday, I'm going to do a live where I pitch the project, where I talk about it and what I'm doing right now, and also it could be a really useful live for people who want to start out on being a screenwriter, or know how to prepare a pitch, or how to all the things that require doing a TV series. So maybe could also be helpful for both of us. So anyway, thank you for seeing here at me, and hopefully you have a good day. So bye.